Hi folks, we're going to look at some strumming ideas. Now when we did our 12 bar blues, we had the idea of a bar being 4 beats. So it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4. Now obviously we would want to strum up and down, so it's going to be that motion. And I said we pivot from the elbow and strum up and down. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So it's still 4 beats to the bar, but the and is the off beat. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So I want you to practice this, play it with a pick, and pick a chord you're comfortable with. Now choose a chord that's all 6 strings. So it doesn't matter if you hit any of the strings, it's going to sound in tune. I'm playing G major. You could play E major, or you could play E minor if you want to be dramatic. Anyway, I digress. So I want you to play 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So it's a regular up and down, and you're playing in time. Now, you might try experimenting with different gauges of plectrum, of pick. You might find it easier to strum on acoustic with a thinner, lighter gauge pick. I know lots of professional guitarists that use different plectrums, whether they're playing acoustic or whether they're playing electric. And quite often people use a thinner plectrum on acoustic because it's easier to strum. I tend to use the same for both types of guitar because I'm easily confused. But I'm just doing this. Now I know this sounds a bit robotic. The first thing I want to do is get you playing in time and getting used to these downstrokes and upstrokes. Now what we're going to do is apply the idea to a song. So practice that strumming up and down, and then what we're going to do is play Knocking on Heaven's Door, which I know we've done before, but I'm going to embellish some of the chords to make it a bit more interesting. And the pattern we're going to play is very simple. It's down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up. Now Knocking on Heaven's Door is a very simple song, and it's the same chords all the way through. So it alternates between playing G, D and C, G, D and A minor. So sometimes you play C, sometimes you play A minor. So if I played that pattern all the way through, it'd sound like this. Okay, not the most interesting strumming pattern. Now you can make it sound less robotic by changing the volume of some of the downstrokes and the upstrokes, by hitting the strings harder or hitting the strings softer. That's the first thing you can do. The second thing you can do is we can change some of the chords slightly. So the G is going to stay exactly the same. The D chord, I'm going to take my second finger on and off the first string. So it's going to come off here. So it's going to go from that to that. The C chord, I'm going to take my first finger on and off the second string. and the A minor chord, I'm going to take my first finger on and off the second string. Now, if we played the same strumming pattern, down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up. What I'm going to do on the last but one down up, I'm going to take my finger off on the downstroke and put it back on the upstroke. So it sounds like this. And I'm finishing the bar with the full chord. And the same on the C chord. Minor, down, 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 up, down. Now I'm going to do it on every chord, but what you do to make it more interesting is you throw it in at random, just to give the listener a bit more interest in the progression. So it goes. I'm playing is very straight and it does sound a bit robotic, but this is just practice. When you're doing it in performance in front of your audience, obviously you're going to put more emotion into it and make it a bit more interesting. That's up to you. That's what makes the guitar so interesting, is you can change things and express emotion in different ways. But for the moment we'll play it straight, and it's just a matter of making that a bit more interesting to play. Now if you want to go raving mad, you could play this. Playing more notes. So what I'm doing on the D chord, I'm taking my second finger on and off the first string, and I'm putting my little finger on and off at the third fret. And on the A minor chord, I'm taking my first finger off, and then put my little finger on the second string at the third fret. So you're going to play the same strumming pattern, but just put your little finger in, move your first finger on and off as you feel comfortable, just to make a more interesting pattern. So I'm not being prescriptive, that's up to you, so everyone's going to sound different, and it gives you more interest in your practice. Give that a go, and then we'll try another song next time. See you soon. Bye.